Guys, it's JR again. Now this, as some of you may know, is a Funko Pop. Now a little while ago I hated these little guys. I thought that they were poorly made, terrible products, because I buy high-end DC statues and stuff like that. If you've watched some of my other videos, you've seen that I collect like the Artifacts guys, the Kota Bakuya, or however it's pronounced, Bashujo girls. I get some of the DC polystone stuff, like the DC bombshells and stuff. So these were always a little bit of a novelty to me. I've had this one for a while. My wife bought this for me because it's R2-D2. Why wouldn't you have an R2-D2? And it just used to sit on my bedside table. He's cute. But I never ever entertained the idea of ever buying any more of these. Now, I have been a reader of H.P. Lovecraft for years. I tend to even buy the same book over and over again just because it's different covers and stuff like that. I love H.P. Lovecraft's books. Favourite movies, Reanimator, I love From Beyond, even like Castle Freak, but all of those sort of Lovecraftian stories, really, really dig them. Now, unfortunately, I was in a shop the other day and casually having a look over the Funko Pops, and I found this guy. Cthulhu, the Master of R'lyeh. Now, he's sort of golden and a little bit cool, and it was like, yeah, okay, you've got me, Funko. I'll invest in another one of your so-called Funko Pops. And then I spotted this. This is an Elvira one. She's pretty cute. Couldn't resist it. And a few days later I went back because I thought if I can get this and this, maybe there's other cool ones. My favourite comic is The Killing Joke, which is the one where Barbara Gordon, spoiler alert, Barbara Gordon is shot in the back by the Joker. And this is a limited edition one to the New York Comic Con. And then because I had a Joker, I figured I needed a Harley. You can possibly by now see where this is kind of going. So this is the Harley Quinn as the HQ inmate from Suicide Squad. There's a couple of other Harleys that I want to get. There's one of her in the gown, like the slutty gun mole gown, and then her normal outfit to go with my other Harley statues that you've possibly seen in other videos. But I just thought that was cute, and I needed one for my Joker. And then because I saw the Harley, big fan of Power Girl. Power Girl's a DC character who has had various origins over the years, and my favourite one is the fact that she's the Earth 2 Supergirl, so Supergirl can kind of see what she's going to be like as she grows up. But there's so many different variations of her, it's not funny. And then I thought, well, I've got a superhero girl from DC now. Maybe I should grab a Marvel one. Now, I was really impressed with Marvel a couple of years ago when they brought out the new Ms. Marvel and had Kamala Khan. She was like a pretty cool kind of Peter Parker-y character, like with Peter Parker in the 60s being a nerd and her being sort of a little bit disenfranchised because of her background. I thought that her comic was pretty cool, so I ended up with a Ms. Marvel. And then the next day, I went back because the Ms. Marvel one was so cool, and being a fan of some horror TV and of Veronica Mars, I ended up with two of Liv Moore from iZombie. So there's one of these, I think this one is her, and she's holding a bowl with brains and some Tabasco sauce, and this one has her with her glasses on. I'm not quite sure what it is she's holding. It looks like shaker weights. Yeah. And then it was like, yay, I got a couple of horror ones and more horror ones, and the places I've been getting these from don't really have many horror ones, but then this one turned up. My name is JR, and I have an addiction problem. I am now apparently a pop collector because I've got all of these guys. I also have discovered that my daughter's got a couple and she's thrown them in with mine. She's got an Aquaman and a couple of Disney ones, and so these have sort of this has sort of become my collection. I'm not going to focus on these because the way I look at this is that the money that I've spent just on these, I could have bought another bombshell. or something like that. But I just couldn't resist these. So don't judge. You will possibly find some of my videos in the future. Whenever I have like accumulate a bit of a bigger collection, I'll show them. I won't just do a video for, hi, I bought one, look at this, one Funko Pop. I'll actually do like a cavalcade of this. Maybe I won't self-hate so much, and I'll just embrace the pop. But yeah, it's, you know, I just sort of like the designs. A friend of mine who I sometimes buy toys off, he's told me that he's got another iZombie, and it's Liv in like a black suit, not in her work clothes, because I think these are both work clothes ones. Yeah. And I've also got there's a rare Doctor Strange. I think he's got this sort of laser, the magic thing coming out of his hands, which apparently is a rare, and you know, it was like, oh well, yeah, if you've got those, I'll take them. Anyway, that's my new addiction. I will try not to rattle on about them, and I will try not to self-hate too much with them. I do have to admit that I like the fact that I can just stack them up. I can just sort of have them sitting in a room somewhere on top of a bookcase like that. I don't like the fact that they're numbered, because being a completionist, I'll tend to go, oh wow, number 94, I need to get the other 93. Although I do have, which is another one of those, 146 as well, because I think this is in the same series, DC Heroes, yeah. So, anyway, thanks for watching Pop Collection. If you've got a cool pop that you'd like me to see, a superhero, or even better, a horror one, because I really like the horror ones. I've seen that there's one from, there's a couple from Shaun of the Dead, but I haven't seen a Shaun, I've only seen Ed. But if you've got some cool pops, tell me about them down below. And while you're down there leaving a comment, like, subscribe, that would be great, and then I'll know what you guys like and what I should do more videos of. If you want to read my reviews, I do comic and movie reviews, mainly horror movie, but occasionally other stuff, over at towatchpile.com. Thanks for watching. Don't judge my pop addiction, please. Please. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks, guys.